Welcome to Beat the Number. This is the NBA Morning Edition. My name is Abby for Saturday, March the 22nd. We have three games that we've handpicked for the Saturday slate in the association for the NBA Morning Edition. These odds here, again, they are of oddslogic.com. Again, we have the latest line movements for the point spreads and the totals and the injury report, oddslogic.com. So out of the three games, the first game we're going to look at is Golden State at Atlanta. This one here opened up Warriors 2.5 on the road in Atlanta. The total there is 229. Right now, the spread is still at 2.5. It hasn't really moved. And the total is 229.5. We're even seeing some 228s at a few books. So it's coming down a little bit at a few books. Well, mainly it's 229.5 for now. We did see a 230, but mainly 229.5. So we'll look into the line history and to see where the public and the sharps are for this game. And then we'll check the injury report. So we'll look into this now. Then like I said, we'll get the injury report after that. So we'll look into this. All right, so it's a mixed bag here. It's a mixed bag with the public. It's Golden State and Atlanta, so it's kind of mixed with the spread and the side. Yeah, a little bit mixed up. We'll check the total to see where we're at in the total. A lot of under money in this game. As well, you got the over money coming in as well, so it's a little bit of resistance on both sides on the total on the side, so it's kind of even. Public and sharps, a little even there. So we'll check the injury report. See who's in and out of the lineup tonight. That's for Golden State and Atlanta. So we'll check here. Golden State, Atlanta. We got Clint Capella out for personal reasons. He's still out. Karis LeVert's knee upgraded to available, so LeVert's playing tonight against Golden State. Steph Curry is out with the back, so he's out with back issues. He'll be out of the lineup against Atlanta. That's a big one. Gary Payton II, knee 50-50, questionable to play Saturday at Atlanta. Ayo Dosunmu out for the season. Larry Nance Jr. out at Atlanta. That's for the knee. Jalen Johnson out for the season, shoulder. Yeah, the Steph Curry one's a big one, but Golden State still favored 2.5, even with Steph Curry out. That's interesting. So we'll look into the head-to-head. All right, so Golden State and Atlanta. We'll look into this one here. Warriors, Atlanta. So they did play once already. Of course, that was with Steph Curry in the lineup, November 20th. Golden State. This is in Golden State. Golden State covered and won. As a 7.5 point favorite, 120-97 was under the total, 240. That was game number one. So now this is without Steph Curry. Golden State 9-1 last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread, 4-6 to the under. Warriors have won 2 straight games. They've won 2 straight. They're 4-1 last 5 games, 2-3 last 5 to the under. Atlanta 6-4 last 10, 5-5 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. Atlanta 3-2 last 5 games, 3-2 to the over. Let's see this one here. Golden State, Atlanta. I want to see how they do without Steph Curry. I think Curry missed the last 2 games. Let me see. I think the last two games he missed. Let me check something here. This is the Milwaukee game. Yeah, Steph Curry didn't play in the Milwaukee game. Let me see something. I'm just checking to see how they do without Steph Curry. Let me check that for a moment. I believe Toronto he didn't play. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think the Toronto game he didn't play. I'm just checking something here. Just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm just checking something here. To see, I know they won. Oh, he did play. He did play against Toronto. Okay. So he played against Toronto, didn't play. He didn't play against Milwaukee. Milwaukee, he didn't play. Toronto, he played. Not playing against the Hawks. Let's see. I think Denver did play against Denver. Let me see if Curry played against Denver. I'm just checking something. Yeah, he played Denver, not playing against Atlanta. I'm just checking something here. Again, just bear with me for a second. I'm just checking something on this game. I'm going to lean towards the under. I'm going to take the under in this game. I like the under here. I know the Hawks have been going over they've been playing to the over a lot. I know they've been playing to the over a lot. I understand that. The last game went under in the Golden State game. Last two games between these two teams have gone over. I know because Steph Curry was in there. That's the reason why they've been going over. But in this game here, without Steph Curry, they lose a little bit of offense. Even though Jimmy Butler's there, I understand that. But I just feel, and the lines and the total's kind of dictating this as well. It's dropping. I know it's going up a bit, but it's still dropping at the same time. I'm seeing even 228.5 from 229. I see a 230. But I just feel with Steph Curry out of that lineup, it's a lot of offense that you're losing. In my opinion, you're losing a little bit of offense. So for me, I gotta take the under here. For me, I'm gonna take the under in this game, just because Steph Curry, that's huge when you don't have him. He's like 80 to 90% of your offense. So in my opinion, you take that away. And offensively, you're not really the same. And the Warriors have been looking this month. They've been playing on the road. The games that they played on the road, they've been playing to the under. New York, Charlotte, they've been playing to the under. Brooklyn's the only time they went over. This is this month, for the month of March. They've been playing mainly to the under. So they're 1-2 on the road this month to the under. Now they're in Atlanta. They play the Hawks without Steph Curry. I got to take the under here. Under 2. If it gets to 230, I'm still betting the under. Right now, I see 229.5. I'll take the under. But I'll wait for the best number to get the under. But because I see a 230, I'll still take the under. I like the under in this game. Under 230.5. Because that's a lot of offense to lose. You don't got Steph Curry. Even though Jimmy Butler is there, to me, that's not enough for this game to go over. I like the under. The Hawks, I know the Hawks, like I said, are playing to the over, but I just don't. I still feel in this game, losing Steph Curry, the Warriors are gonna lack on offense. To me, in my opinion, they're not gonna put up enough on offense to get this number to help get this game over the two. Get this game to go over the 229.5 or 230. So I got to take the under here. And like I said, the Warriors are playing to the under for the month of March mainly. They're 1-2 to the under in the month of March. So under 229.5, 230. I like the under straight up. So game number 2 we're going to look at here. It's going to be Milwaukee and Sacramento. So we're gonna play this one here. Bucks are coming off a win against the Lakers, easy win, and then they had the off day, and now they're in Sacramento, fresh off that win, and they're favored actually. They opened up as a favorite, -1. Sacramento totals 228. That was the opening number. Now we're getting Sacramento money. The Kings are favored. They are 1.5 point favorites, and the total here has gone down to 220, as low as 225.5. That's a major drop off. But a lot of 1.5s. Now we're seeing 2. Sacramento, we're getting some 2s on the board now from Bet Rivers. But it's 1.5 right now. 225 is the low number. So we'll look into this game now to see where the sharps and public are in this game. So all the money's on Sacramento. Public's on Sacramento and the under. Sacramento and the under. Yep. It's pure unders in this one. Okay, so we'll look at the injury report for this game. That's Sacramento and Milwaukee. Sacramento, Milwaukee. Damian Lillard is out. Oh, that's why the line moved. That's why the line moved to Sacramento, because Dame's out. He is some sort of injury, so he's out against Sacramento. That's a big one. Okay. Now I see why the public's all over Sacramento. Okay, that's a big one. No Damian Lillard. That's a huge one. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis is out of the lineup indefinitely. Bobby Portis is out. He's still out from the suspension. Yep. I'm just double checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, that's it. We're fine. Just double checking. So that's it. The Damian Lillard's a big one. Huge one. So we'll look into this one here. Okay, so Milwaukee 9-1 last 10 games, 6-4 against the spread, 9-1 to the over/under. Now they have played. They played earlier this year with Damon in the lineup, obviously. And Milwaukee won 130 to 115. It was over the total, and it was 227 over, and Milwaukee covered. This is the second game now. So a revenge spot here for Sacramento. Milwaukee 5-5 last 10 overall, 6-4 against the spread, 5-5 to the over/under. This is 3-2 last 5 for Milwaukee, and 2-3 to the under. And Milwaukee's playing 3 straight unders. 3 straight unders for the Bucks. The first game, when Milwaukee and Sacramento, they usually play to the over. That one time they went under. That's interesting. Now we're gonna look at the Sacramento side. 4-6 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 7-3 to the over. 2-3 last 5 for Sacramento, and 4-1 to the overs. Sacramento. So look into this one here. 2-3. The Kings are at home. This is their third home game. Got a day off. 3 straight overs for Sacramento. Milwaukee, 3 straight unders. Something has to give. Kings are putting up a lot of points. They're scoring over almost over 120 per game. I'm gonna look at a team total. Actually, we usually save the team totals for in the afternoon, but I'm gonna give one out here. If they're available, I'm gonna look at a team total here. Like I said, guys, normally we have the team totals in the afternoon, but I'm gonna give one out here. They might be available now. I'll check. If it is, I'll give one out right now to you guys. I'll give a team total. Because this one team's playing to the under. That's Milwaukee, 3 straight unders. Another team's playing to the over. 3 straight overs is Sacramento. So I got to do the team total. That's the way to look. I'm gonna have to look at that. Take that angle. Just give me a second, guys. I'm still looking into a team total, and look for the best team total here. One that makes sense. Let me see if the team totals are actually out. That's another thing. We're gonna check to see if those are out. I will check to see if they're out. I don't see anything out yet. They're not out yet. Let me see. Let me check this other site to see if these team totals are out for today's games. I'm just gonna check. See if they're out. Because if it is, man, I'll give you guys a team total right now if it's out. Because that's the way I'm looking. I'm looking towards a team total for this game. Yeah, I'm looking at a team total here. Let's see. Yeah, it's out. Yeah, for me, the way I have to go in this game, I'm taking the Sacramento team total over 112 and a half. Over 112 and a half. I'm taking the Sacramento team total over 112 and a half. That's the play for me in this game. Over 112 and a half. Sacramento, like you said, they're averaging in their last 3 games. Last 3 games, they're averaging over 112 points per game. I should say in their last 3 home games, they're averaging over 112 points per game. So even in the loss, when they lost to Chicago, they got 116. So yeah, I gotta take Sacramento here. I gotta take the Kings over. Team total over 112 and a half. That's how I'm playing this game. That's the only way I'm playing this game. Sacramento Kings over. Sacramento Kings team total over 112 and a half. That's the way I'm going to play that. Third and final game. It's going to be Chicago and the Lakers. Chicago and the Lakers will be the third and final game. Chicago Lakers opened up -10. Total 232 and a half. Lakers are favored at home, as you can see. Since then, the number has gone down to 9.5. Yeah, 9.5's come down to, and the total has gone to 233 and a half. We're seeing some 234s. So we're going to look into this one further. So Lakers getting out of the public money, as you can see. And the under. The under is getting some play. So Lakers in the under. Even though it's gone up to 234, still they got a lot of under public on the under. All right, so look into this game further. Let's see. Okay, so now we'll check the injury report for both teams, the Lakers and the Bulls. Might be a few players who are out of the lineup. We'll see. Austin Reeves will be playing Saturday. He's upgraded to play versus Chicago with his ankle. Luka Doncic will be playing against Chicago Saturday. He's upgraded with his ankle. So both those guys are playing, which is huge. Jared Vanderbilt, questionable to play Saturday versus Chicago with their groin. LeBron James is questionable to play Saturday versus Chicago with their groin, so both guys are questionable. Josh Giddey, questionable to play Saturday with against the Lakers, as you can see. Lonzo Ball out indefinitely with a wrist. Ayu Dosunmu out. Maxi Kelber foot out. All right, so we'll look into this game further. This is the Bulls on the road trip. Lakers at home. So these teams played already. Actually, no, this is the first meeting between these two teams. Excuse me, first meeting of the season. So Chicago, 6-4 last 10, 7-3 against the spread, 5-5 to the over/under. Chicago on a long road trip. This is the fifth game of the road trip. They're 2-2 on the road trip. 2-2 on the road trip, and 2-2 against the spread on the road trip. So they've been covering on the road trip. Covered in Houston, covered in Sacramento. Lost at Phoenix. Well, it was close. Lost by 6, but they almost covered that. So they've been playing decent on the road, not Chicago. Not too bad. I did write them off. I didn't think they were all that, but they're playing good on the road. They've been playing good on the road. They're showing some encouraging signs, especially covering the spread. 3-1 to the over last 4 games. Chicago overall 3-2 to the over last 5 games. Bulls 3-2 last 5 on the record. So the Bulls have been playing good on the road. Yeah, they've been playing all right. Lakers 5-5 last 10, 6-4 against the spread, 6-4 to the over. Lakers are 3-2 last 5 games. Lost badly to Milwaukee. And they are 3-2 to the, let me see. Yeah, 3-2 to the over. So Lakers are playing to the over. The Bulls are playing to the over. When these two teams play head to head, they always play to the over. And they got Chicago. They're 9.5. Lakers did cover 3 straight games. I think this was without LeBron James. They had covered some spread. I mean, let me see if LeBron played in these games. I believe. Let me look at something here. Yeah, that was without LeBron James. They covered 3 straight. Let me see. Let me look into this one here. I think this was before when LeBron went down with the injury. They played. I think LeBron was out. Let me see here. Yeah, Lakers have been covering without LeBron. Let me see. They covered 3 straight. Let me see if LeBron played the last game. Yeah, then they played Denver. Yeah, LeBron was out. He didn't play. And then the Milwaukee. And they played Milwaukee. So he got beat up, Milwaukee. Yeah, LeBron didn't play then. I mean, they covered 3 straight without LeBron James. They have covered 3 straight games without him in this lineup. Now they're 9.5 again. The Bulls have been playing good. Bulls have been playing good on this road trip. They've been covered. I mean, the last game they got beat badly, 89 points at home. I think Luka, all those guys. I think Luka sat out that game. He might have sat. Let me see. I believe he sat out. No, LeBron didn't play. Yeah, Luka didn't play that game. That's why they scored 89. He didn't play. They're at 9.5 now. Bulls have been playing good on this road trip though. They've been covering. That's 9.5. To me, I gotta, in this game, I know the Lakers got beat up badly in the last game. But the Bulls have been covering on the road. They have been covering. Uh, it's gone down to 9.5 for a reason. I'm gonna take the Bulls in this game. I like Chicago. Chicago plus 9.5. To me, the Bulls have been covering on the road. Um, like I showed you guys earlier, the Bulls have been covering on the road. They have been covering. Um, as dogs, they've covered the last game. They covered Sacramento. They should have covered against Phoenix. They lost by half a point. They didn't cover that game against Phoenix. They were 5.5, lost by 6. They've been covering on the road on this road trip. I gotta take the Bulls here plus 9.5. I'm gonna take Chicago plus 9.5 here. I'm gonna take the Bulls. Chicago plus 9.5 for me. I gotta take them here. Chicago's they're showing a lot on this road trip. They've been covering, but they should have covered that. They should have covered that game against Phoenix. They lost by half a point. But other than that, they've been scrapping. They've been scrappy, and they've gotten my attention. So I gotta take the Bulls here plus the 9.5. I'm not touching the total. I like Chicago plus 9.5 here. I'm taking. That's the way I'm gonna go in that game. And that's it. Those are all the games. Those are all the games that I've chosen. We even threw in a team total. Give you guys a team total for the Sacramento side. The 112.5 over. So we gave that to you there. So those are all the picks for today. Thank you very much for joining me. My name's Abby. Whether you fade or follow these picks, it's up to you. I just look at the games, look at the situation, and make the play, and make the pick based on how I see it and how I feel. Whatever you do, I hope you cash a big ticket today and hit some big winners. Good luck. Hit the like and subscribe button for more picks and plays, totals, spreads. And join me this afternoon. We're doing the player props, NBA player props for this afternoon's edition for the games. And we'll see. We'll throw in another team total there. Gave you one this morning. We'll see if we can get you another one. All right. So good luck to everybody. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. And good luck to you guys today. Cash some big winners on the NBA card. Peace. Take care.